Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. What is going on? Southern Soul Tarot, CM, Bartman, Renee, Fun One, Sonny, and Loyal Sunflower, and Wolf. What is going on? Thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. We are here for some tarot readings, you know, because that's what we do. We do tarot readings and we write books apparently. Thank you for the 31 people that bought my book today. Just today. That's a lot of people. But yeah, so hopefully you like it. You know, I'm interested in feedback. If you have any feedback on it, I'm interested to hear it. Gypsy, what is going on? Marianne, hey there, how are you doing? Here, what is it? Her, here, this, hello, what is up? Boo Boo, what's going on? It's a busy day. Yes, the ebook is out, and I had 31 people buy it today alone. So apparently it's popular. So I'm glad that everybody is enjoying it, reading up on it. I'm kind of curious what people think at this point. So there you go. All right, my first time here. Well, how are you doing? I'm glad that you joined us. I'm glad that you got your Thursday night. And did you decide on that? Do the Patreon people get a discount if we buy the paperback? Well, not really. Not really. The ebook, you get it free. A Patreon discount. No, the cost for printing the actual book is quite high. So once they get a discount and add in shipping, which is also quite high, then it ends up losing money. But yeah, Entanglement Tarot, what is going on? How are you doing? All right, today is your solar return. Well, there you go. Terry Ann, what is going on? And Austin, how are you doing? All right, Marianne wants to get pregnant this year. Marianne, let's see about that. Let's pop down some cards and see how that goes. See how that goes. All right, I need to select the text. That would be great if I could select it properly and not mess it up. Bethany, well, it has been a minute. How you doing, Bethany? Bethany, did you get your cards? Let me know. Let me know. Kind of curious who got their cards. I think Southern Soul Tarot probably got yours, right? Nexus, whoa, it has been a minute. How you doing? How is it going? Mine didn't fit in the mailbox. They're holding, oh, I hate that. I hate that. That is so annoying. Sorry about that. I guess your package was a little bit bigger than most other people's. So, because I stuffed an extra deck in there. But yeah, you know, there is that. That's the benefits of being in an apartment. Benefits of being in apartments is you got this tiny mailboxes. And you have the overflow mailboxes, but they're filled up within like 1 second. So Saturday, wow, they're taking some time on that. All right, had a pregnancy question on my stream today. There you go. All right, so we're looking for a pregnancy. See if we can get pregnant this year or not. Let's check it out. The first thing we got, by the way, if you're kind of wondering what this deck is, this is the Waterfall Tarot. I made it. It is available in the description. Okay, so Justice. The Devil, the Chariot, and the Sun. That's interesting. Got a lot of majors here. So I think yes, you will get pregnant this year. Got mostly majors. I think this is a big thing for you. Philippe, how are you doing? DYB, welcome. What is going on? All right. DYB wants to know finances be big this month of September. All right. So, yeah, I think we have all majors. So this is obviously a prominent thing in your life right now. I think you're really sort of moving towards that realm there. And I think that it is looking good as well. I mean, obviously having all majors, we don't really have anything that would indicate a pregnancy as far as cards go. But I think the sun kind of leans that direction. Basically, the sun shines a light on everything else. The Chariot indicates you are indeed moving that direction. The work that you're doing is really going to work out well for that. The Devil says that you do have a couple of sort of issues getting there. Don't know whether it could be medical issues. It could be issues with other things, but the Devil says maybe we have a couple of issues sort of getting there. But this is a big prominent thing, and I think that you will end up getting pregnant this year, so that is looking good for you. It is looking good indeed. So Justice just sort of says, you know, Obviously, work with the doctor. If you have any issues with that, talk to them and get that resolved and all this other stuff. But as far as just from A to B to C, it just looks like it's going well. So there you go. All majors. There's a beautiful read for that. Again, I don't have any baby cards here. There's a bunch of those. There's the Empress. There's the Two of Cups. There's the Six of Cups. In a stretch, there's the Three of Cups. There's the 10 of Cups with the children. There's a 10 of Pentacles. There's so many baby cards in here. I mean, you could... Again, look at the sun with the baby on it as sort of a baby card. But as far as just a delivery type of card, that's sort of a... That's in there. It is in there. Kind of a last place thing, but that is in there. All right, April, what is going on? How are you doing? Yeah, there you go. That's sort of a last resort, but I think it'll work out. We'll sneak that one in there. I don't know if I get money from selling in my house. That's a good question. Unboxing it today. Yeah, that's funny. Oddly shaped. Yeah, it's a 6x6x6. So I thought it was kind of weird sizing, but it was a box that I had from when I went to Target. I just bought this stack of stuff. Anyway, all right. DYB wants to know finances be big this year. Be big in September. Going to have the fat cash. Let's see about that, DYB. Hopefully get your fat cash in the month of September and get that going. Fun. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Any special reason for the black hearts? I have no idea. Oh, the sunflower terror. Lillian, hey, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. We'll get you a magic trick out the door. Before then, though, we're going to try the This Might Hurt Tarot. Get some money. Get some money for DYB and see how we can go forward with that. So, Lillian, yours is on the way as well. Hopefully that gets there soon. Hopefully it gets there very quickly. All right. I am doing good. Lillian, how are you? How is it going today? Tomorrow is Friday, everybody's favorite day. Everybody loves a good Friday. That is for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's see if we have the big finances coming in. We do have the Chariot reversed. We sort of have an impact as far as finances go. I don't see any financial cards here. It's sort of a rough read for being big finances. I mean, looking at finances, looking at extra income, looking at something being coming in, something being good for you, etc., etc. I really don't see just a lot of financing type things. Looking for pentacles, looking for something that indicates just a wealth of good news or something big happening or just anything happening at this point. Entanglement Tarot, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate that. But the Chariot sort of indicates that it's stalled. I think that the big finances, the big money, the stuff that is coming out is sort of stalled. I don't think it's where you want it to be. I think we have some delays as far as that sort of coming in, which is kind of unfortunate. Seven of Wands says we have a couple of factors working against us with sort of getting in there, getting that big money, getting the good news sort of coming in. So if you're looking for a bigger finance, a financial change, I think you're looking more in the November time frame. I think September is going to be kind of dry. I think October is going to be a little bit better, but I think in November you're really going to start hitting the stride on that. Now the Six of Wands says the success is delayed again. Seven of Wands points to the reason it's delayed being the blocking impact or things just not going well. The Chariot indicating a stall as well. We have a movement card upside down, just points to things being delayed. The Ace of Cups, that emotional gratification of the big stuff, the big money coming. Again, I think that's pushed off until November. I think we have a couple of dollars trickling in here, but as far as the big news, the big good news, I don't see that. I really would have liked a 10 of Pentacles, throw down some fantastic news for you. Even a 7 of Pentacles would have been great, right? You're pointing, you're planting, and you're getting the manifestation into maybe the 9 of Pentacles, where those things kind of work out, those things kind of blossom in there. Anyway, my family is looking at a house. Are they gonna get it? Fun. Now, let's check that out. D and Kitty, what is going on? We got all the big names in tarot up in here today. What is up, everybody? All right, fun one, family and house. Let's check that out. Get some house reading. Get some good news with that house. Check it out. Wouldn't it be a good house deck? This one, it has so many properties and houses and all that stuff. I'm pretty excited about this one. I like this one. It is all right. It is called the Slow Tarot. This is a hand-painted oil painting deck, which is, that's a lot of work. Sunshiny day. I'm happy that you got your cards. How do you like it? By the way, anybody, I had 31 people buy my book today, so if anybody has read it, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of curious. What do you think? I put so much freaking effort into that. I'm kind of wondering what everybody thinks at this point. So there's a lot of people that bought it. That was a lot. It just kept coming in. Another order came in. Another order came in. Another order came in. I was like, whoa, okay. Apparently the book, people love the book, I guess. Anyway, all right. So let's see what is going on with this and how it's going to go with the house. The Fool, the World, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands. This is a great read. I mean, this is a Gypsy Shadows. Thank you for being number 32. I appreciate you. I mean, this is a good read here. Okay, fun one. You possibly have the single best set of cards for this question ever. So D, yes, it's coming in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They're printing it for a week, and then the second week they're going to ship it to me. So it will be here September 1st, D. All right. The Fool talks about getting into just going forward with the house, moving on with the house, getting in there, right? We have that house. We're looking at it. We're excited about it. The World indicates the best outcome or the final outcome, right? Talking about the World, traditional meaning of this is it's good news. But how is this different than like the Sun, for example? Well, the World, I'll talk about this in the book. The World versus the Sun is the chapter. The World talks about the finale of it. In other words, we're searching for a house. We're doing that work. We're trying to get this done. And we have this nice finale to where we're like, yes, I can breathe now. We can relax. We have it. We have everything. All the logistics are worked out. Everything is finished with that. So the World points to a great outcome and a finale to that. Again, the Ten of Cups, there is the house. Indeed, you're romping around in the house. Zoom into that beautiful house, romping around in the house, having fun with it. The Page of Coins, you're sort of buying some upgrades, maybe some new furniture, some new fixtures, getting a Ring doorbell and throwing it in there. And everything is going well. And the final thing that you have is the traditional chuppah, which is well, this is not actually the chuppah, but I mean, it's a modified one for the Four of Wands, indicating a happy home, the new home. We're getting everything. We're doing it's spring. We're getting some planting done, all sorts of good news. So this is literally the best possible cards for this read that I've ever seen. So fun one. It's not only yes, it is absolutely positively 100% yes. Looking great. By the way, entertainment purposes only, obviously. All right, Lillian wants a magic trick. Let us check that out. Which one do you want to do? Which one? I guess we can do the money trick. I guess people don't like the card trick. I don't know why. People just don't like they poo all over the card trick. Nobody really likes that. So we'll get the money trick. I mean, that's what we're doing. We got one. We got, we need to zoom out. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is if you're new, you've seen this 1,000 times, even if you're new, probably. This is the money trick. We just got loads of money, basically. Okay. We got a lot of money. We need to go grab a salad from Whataburger. No, from Wendy's. And this is not going to be enough money. So we just go like that and we snap. And it ends up being $100. So now we have enough for a salad. Maybe get some croutons with it, get some croutons with it, all that stuff. So there you go. There's some money. Have some money. I'd love to give all of you some money. There you go. That's all I got. That is the money trick. If you have not seen that before, by the way, I am a professional magician. You can't tell from the crappy tricks I show, but I really am. I really am. Actually, just used to make money with only magic for a long time. Those cards are beautiful. There you go. That is a lot of salad. I mean, some days you just need the greens. You need to get the greens in you. Need to get the greens in you. D, we're going to get you a hard copy indeed. No pun intended. Yeah, it should be here September 1st. So we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up. All right, there is no list. There is no list. 10 extra dressings. And, you know, just buy the entire box of croutons while you're there. All right. Okay, feeling down. Lillian, I hope you feel better. Hopefully your cards get there soon. And you can get all that excitement from opening them up and playing around with them. With a person of interest, stop playing games. Entanglement Tarot, that is no good at all. That is no good at all when they play them games. All right, E.T. Playing the games. Are we going to stop doing that? Why do you got to do that with my heart? Playing all the games. You're breaking the heart. You're breaking the heart. You need it to be something exciting, something wonderful, something unusual, but you just end up ruining it. Yeah, I had a salad for lunch and I had a salad for dinner. I only eat twice a day, by the way. So I had 2 salads. That's my normal thing. I mix it up though. It sounds dull. It sounds boring. I mix it up though. I like to get a little of this and a little of that. And that is going to work out well. All right. Let's see here. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. See if they're going to play games. But won't leave you alone. Need to get that restraining order out on that. Get you a restraining order. I don't know. $100 buys a lot of greens, I got to say. And they go bad quick. All right. Let's see. What are we doing up in here? Temperance. The Hierophant, King of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. It's almost like they take a little break. They take a little break, but I think they come back and keep doing it. Well, the person of interest does like to play the games. The Temperance. They like the outcome. They like the outcome when they play the games. They're getting some reinforcement for this. They're getting some reward for this. I don't think it's obvious what the reward is, but they're definitely getting it, right? Temperance. A lot of different definitions, like a gazillion definitions in the book. I go into all gazillion of the definitions, but one of them is the between the two worlds, right? I think they want to be in that game world. I think they want to be in that manipulation. They don't really have a lot of power other than the manipulation aspect, right? When they're manipulating you, Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. When they're manipulating people, it brings them into this source of power. They have this ability to have power. The Hierophant, the ultimate power. They're comfortable. They like it. And this is the way that they're going to manifest themselves into this authority figure. Because when they play the games, they feel like they're getting one over on everybody. And they feel great about it, too. They're getting a lot of reinforcement, a lot of reward for this. King of Pentacles, the retired banker. Haley, it has been a minute. How are you doing? Good to see you. So the King of Pentacles, it's all about the retired banker feel. It's like after they play the games, they get the reward, they relax, and they want to sort of watch from a distance. They want to watch from a distance and see all the mayhem that they caused. And they're sitting back there like Dr. Evil, just cackling, laughing, holding the hairless cat, petting it, waiting for the sharks with laser beams. They're just sitting back there, just cackling. They love everybody's reaction. They love the mayhem that they cause. Ace of Wands says they're going to take a little break because I think they're coming up with some new strategy for this. So yeah, if you can just cut off, find out what the reinforcement is. Lillian, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Find out what the reinforcement is and just cut it off completely. That's going to do you a lot of good, save you a lot of frustration. So, I mean, that's just it. That's just it. You need to figure out what that is, cut it off, and just so they're not back there laughing like Dr. Evil, petting the hairless cat. You don't want that. You don't want that. They have all this power. Remove it. Find a way to remove that power from them. Find a way to remove that mayhem action, and it will stop. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's just going to magically stop. It needs a little bit of intervention there. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Does my boss already know, or do I need to spill it? Do I need to spill it? Sunshiny day. Does the boss know? Ocean, what is going on? How you doing? Shane and Lisa, welcome. How you doing tonight? Tomorrow is Friday. I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped. This is my tarot tower, by the way. If you're new, this is a tarot tower video in my channel. Shows you how to make this for only 20 bucks. You can make this, obviously without the cards. You can make this tower in a couple of hours for 20 bucks with crap from Walmart, with crap from Target. You know, it's cheap. And it holds 50 decks. You can expand it to hold 80 decks if you really wanted to. It's bananas. I'm telling you now. It's rock solid sturdy. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you want a little project to do this weekend, build you a tarot tower and then just load up your decks onto it. And, you know, after you build it, pick up the waterfall tarot to add to it, because this just makes the tarot tower 10 times more beautiful. I'm just telling you now. I'm telling you now. All right. Look at that. Wolf has got the link already, and Sunflower Tarot's got the link. My mods, I'm telling you, my mods are just like straight up just amazing. Beyond amazing, actually. The best mods in the history of the internet. All right. So let's see about this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit and see what we're going to do here. Does the boss know or not? Knight of Pentacles, the retired banker. No, retired. What am I saying? The proud person that sees a bunch of stuff, has that leadership ability, has that fire ability as well. They're pretty proud of what they have. Three of Swords. We have a cutting action into the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. This is just my 2 cents. Michael, hello, how are you doing? Welcome all the new people. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you. If you like this channel, we got 1,000 freaking videos. That's a lot of videos. So if you're bored this weekend and you just want to watch all 1,000 videos, go right ahead. Anyway, I think they know, but they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. I think they already know. Not that it's obvious, not that it's like super obvious, it's not in their face, but they're not dumb. They've seen what is happening here. They've seen the little hints. They've seen a little bit of this and that, and they're like, oh, wait a minute. And they put 2 and 2 together and they figured it out. All right, but part 2, they don't want to deal with this at all. They don't want to deal with it. So the Three of Swords is a cutting action. It's a cutting action. They want to be cut off from this. And the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Cups doesn't want to deal with it. It doesn't care. The King of Cups is the Gandhi, right? From the videos. Just likes to relax, likes to let everything flow, doesn't want to deal with it, doesn't want the conflict, doesn't want all the BS. You know what I'm saying? The King of Cups doesn't want that. Eight of Wands says it's almost like they're not going to do anything about it either. They just don't want to deal with it. They're not going to do anything about it. So you may want to, if you decide to tell them, definitely watch their reaction, because there's 2 things you're going to see. I think one is this is disgusted look from this and this. This is your disgusted look. And then 2 is a look of recognition, because they already know and they just want to cut it out. They don't want to deal with it at this time. But, that's what just the cards say, in my opinion. And that's what we're going with today, because it is my channel, I guess. So, there you go. All right, this Three of Swords earlier this week. The Three of Swords has such a bad rep. It's not that bad. The Three of Swords is not that bad. I discuss it at length It's just a cutting card. It's like a little knife that you get with your salad that you need to cut the egg with or cut the beet with or the tomato. It's a little knife. It just cuts. It's not like this detrimental thing that the Ten of Swords is. So there you go. And just my opinion. All right, should I invest a new computer? Lillian is going to do the upgrades. Lillian's got the upgrades going. Upgrades. Let's get some upgrades. Is it time? Is it time? I remember you asked this before, and I said hang out, wait, milk your old equipment for as long as you can. See how that goes. We're going to use the star. We're going to use the warped and demented star version 2 because this thing, look how warped this thing is. I didn't do this. This is just what it did to itself. This is really warped. Anyway, back on the salad. I'm telling you, salad is not half bad. I hate salads, but I have to eat them so I don't go to the hospital. I would love cake. I would love some pecan pie, some chocolate cake, some Little Debbie snacks, a box of cookies, a pizza, a Sonic burger with a Sonic shake, with one of those Reese's peanut butter shakes. But then I would go to the hospital, and I'd be sitting in the hospital with a 200 over 100 blood pressure, and I'd be thinking to myself, that was a really stupid idea. So that's why I don't do it, because I literally did sit in the hospital thinking that was a really stupid idea. So, that's life. That's life. The benefits of being me. All right, let's zoom out. Take that away. And therefore I enjoyed the salad. I like the salad. Not really, but I eat the salad. I eat the salad. So there you go. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Sonic, but I'm telling you, Sonic burgers are pretty good. No, that's not keto friendly at all. Okay, the Sonic burger with the tater tots with the extra ketchup and the cheese on the tots, of course, or an In-N-Out burger with animal fries. I'm all in. I'm all in. Maybe I have that like as my last meal, like I'm on my deathbed or something, and I'm about to die tomorrow or something. I'd be, just go to Sonic, bring everything. Like Keith eats the menu. If you've ever seen the Try Guys on YouTube where he just eats the whole menu, that's going to be me. All right. Yeah. High blood pressure, 200 over 100. Yeah. And so you're sitting at home and you're wondering, okay, my blood pressure is like 201 over 98. So exactly what time should I call the ambulance? Or should I just sit here and pray that it goes down and wait for my heart to fail? Decisions. You got to make the decisions in life. So there you go. So that's why I eat the salad. Okay, so way off topic. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I mean, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Prince of Swords. Got a lot of swords here. We do need some communication. I think that you have, and I remember the last time you asked this, you had that... the laptop. I remember that because I recommended the desktop. You had the laptop instead. The 6 of Wands says that into the 8 of Wands. If you have the money, it may be a decent investment. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Trebis, hello. Thank you for your subscription. 6 of Wands and 8 of Wands says a success of movement. It's sort of maybe time to maybe start looking around, maybe start shopping a little bit, maybe checking it out, waiting for the sales. Maybe people, because I went to Best Buy and there's nobody there. They got to be having some sales sooner or later. Wait for themselves, wait for something interesting, look around, see if somebody has an old computer, maybe a family member has a hand-me-down computer that you can just rip out the hard drive, put a new SSD in, and be just rocking and rolling or something. Start asking around, start shopping, start looking around and see what is out there. Basically, the 6 of Wands into the 8 of Wands means to start taking a little bit of action. But the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords says that you're getting closer, but right now may not be the time to act. It may not be the time to act. The 3 of Swords, again, is a cutting motion. We're being cut off. We're being cut off from what? The Prince of Swords. We got some swords in here. It's talking about the communication, shopping, get some window shopping and start asking around. See if you have some hand-me-downs, maybe a family member is getting rid of something. They have an old computer sitting around they haven't used in years. And they're like, yeah, I'll give it to you. And then you can get it, install a new hard drive for cheap. Just get an SSD in there, put a little bit more memory in there. Boom, you got a rocking little desktop. Because processor, unless you're doing something heavy duty, a processor really doesn't matter for just business stuff, right? You get that SSD in there, a little bit of memory, that makes all the difference. Now you can rock in with Word, you're rocking with video editing, you're rocking with anything, right? So, a lot of times, especially now, the processors are just barely above what they were before, just in my opinion. But because I got a computer from like 5 years ago, it's still able to do a lot of stuff. So just sort of look around with that. But yeah, definitely time to window shop. You're getting closer. The last time I said not now, I think you're getting closer. Yeah, so yeah, you're getting into that mode. So again, I'm really thinking somebody has a hand-me-down because this Two of Swords upside down, it's like you're blinded. You're not aware of an opportunity that can come about. It's almost like somebody has one that's just sitting there. Like I have one in my garage that's just sitting there. It's a wonderful, wonderful one. It doesn't have a video card. It has a ton of memory. It has no hard drive and no video card. But I mean, you can get a crap video card and SSD, and you got a new computer sitting out there. I mean, and I think that somebody else knows about one of these situations where you can sneak in there and get one of those, where like similar to me, where somebody just has one sitting there and just hasn't thrown it away yet. So anyway, so yeah, I asked my relatives and they were like, I don't want that crap. So, I'm just saying, when you get that desktop opens a lot of doors. All right. I have a Google Chromebook. Those are the best. There was actually a hacker. Was it Kevin Mitnick in his latest book? He talks about the best computer to have is a Google Chromebook if you just want to be hack free, because it doesn't have spyware. It can't get spyware. It's an actual computer. You can go on sites when it tries to install crap into your browser. It can't. I mean, there's a lot of benefits. Anyway, he talks about it in his book. So that's actually a really good little thing, just as long as you're just watching movies or browsing around doing stuff on the internet, which you can do now, right? I wrote my whole book on the internet, so just on a web page. Oh my God, cheese frosting, ew. I like real meals. I used to like real meals. I don't know, is Sonic a real meal? I went to Sonic like all the time. That's probably why I have the high blood pressure. I'm not saying, but okay, anyway. Will the live be later available? It's 3M. Gucci, yes, it will be here. Victoria Lassane, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, everybody's talking about the warped deck and all that. Hitting the button costs nothing. It's absolutely free. There you go. Soft spot. I got the Ten of Swords last night. That Ten of Swords, that is a termination of something. What's going on my love life? Lisa, we all love you. We all love you. Even if they don't talk to you, we love you. All right, Lisa, let's check that out. Sonic is a digestive nightmare. I gotta say, I did have evenings where I really, really regretted eating that Sonic though. Okay, you got ghosted. Yeah, you broke up and they go. Okay, so Lisa got ghosted. Let's figure out how to unghost you with it. Nothing says good news like the Thoth. I'm just saying. The Thoth brings in the good news. It rolls it in. Sonic is a real heart attack. I can attest to that. So I went to the emergency room because I never had 200 over 100 blood pressure. And you Google it, and it says, yeah, you probably want to call 911. So that's what I did, and yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm surprised your heart didn't give out. I'm like, great, thanks. You're real help. You're a big help. Let me know my heart should have given out, and it didn't. So anyway, so then I started on the medications, and, it went uphill from there. All right, let's see about this. Let's see what is going on about all of that. What's going on in my love life? I got ghosted. So basically, you got. I mean, we see that, right, with the Lord of Defeat. You did get it. You did get ghosted, indeed. You sort of got that. We also have the bad news card of the 3. I mean, I think the person was on the way out. I think they were literally on the way out anyway. The Emperor, they had other plans. They got some other things to do. They got a lot of things that they're trying to get moving on. And the Emperor sort of applies to you as well, right? It's like it's time for you. It's time for you also to take the reins and maybe find somebody else. Don't really worry about this too much. Don't worry about them too much. It seems like they were exiting. They were on the way out. We got a level of that devil feel where it's just not working at some point. At some point, you got to release, like the Wilson Phillips song, Release Me. You got to release a little bit. This sort of looks like it. We got some devastating cards here, you know? I know it's the Thoth and bad cards. Oh my God, that never happens. But Andrea, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate that. Ms. Tweets, what is going on? So, got some bad cards. You got the Lord of Defeat. Not a good one to start out with. Not a good way to start out the day. You got, you got the 3 of Swords. Not a good way to end the day. In between these, you got basically, I'm on my way out and you need to move on. So, yeah, it's basically saying move on. You know, just kick them to the curb. Lisa, you need better. You need quality love. Lisa, I'm saying you need quality love like we give you on the channel. You need beautiful quality love where they just wraps around you and envelops you with good feelings and sings to you and all that good stuff. Because that is what you deserve, Lisa. Accept nothing else. Inverted altruist, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Who has some questions? We're wandering in there. Mom's carrot cake. Ooh, I love carrot cake. All right. Am I allowed to join for a question? Andrea, I'm waiting for you to ask a question. Andrea, the whole stream is waiting for you right now. You're on the hook. We need your question. We need it right now. I feel awful in my job. I need to keep it while I job search. How can I make the most of it and not be hard on myself? Oh, okay. Haley. Haley's job sucks. All right. Let's check that out. All right. Haley. Altruist. Yeah, ask it. My job sucks. All right, Haley. Let's figure that out. We need to do that. We need to do that. And to do that, we can cheer you up with this beautiful deck right here, which is the Light Seers Tarot. You can't be unhappy when you see the Light Seers Tarot. It is the best tarot. I'm telling you now, this is the tarot of the last 10 years. This is one of the top 5. I mean, if you're new, you're just new, you're like, I want Rider-Waite looking deck. I don't want the Rider-Waite. You know, I would say the Waterfall, but you know, after that one, this one is just such a win. It is such a beautiful win. So there you go. All right. So the news I was hoping for. You got news coming in. Want to know if the news you're hoping for. All right. Well, what do we got here? Your job sucks. How we're going to deal with it. The Nine of Swords. It's a, you know, it's a nod. It's a nod. Oh, D just has to poo all over the deck. All right, D. Yeah, I mean, just go ahead and get it in there. Yeah, so the Nine of Swords is a nod, you know, towards, it's a bit of a challenge. The Queen of Cups says it's not the work. It's not the work. It's the emotional component here. The Queen of Cups is water of water. You watch my videos on the court cards. The Queen of Cups says it's an emotional component. You're not getting what you need. In other words, you're not getting the emotional satisfaction. You're not getting the feedback. You're not getting people that are there that bring you up, that rise you up emotionally, that make you happy, that make you glad to be there. You're just not getting that. The work is work. but the support, the emotional support, is really going to be one of the key factors. And the Queen of Cups being here says you need that. You're just not getting it. Four of Cups, you're being offered stuff you don't want too, right? They're giving you work maybe you don't want. Andrea, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Andrea, what was your question? News. Okay, thank you. News I'm wiring is the news I'm hoping for. Okay, so you got news coming in. We need to know if that is the good news that you're waiting for. And let's check it out. So let's get you in the queue here. Okay, so let's put it if it is, and we're good. And let's copy the clipboard, and we're good. Okay. You're not being offered the things that you want. The Four of Cups, you're getting rejected with that. You're like, ugh, you're just, people are almost scamming me at this point with this garbage. Judgment says you're just going to have to put up with it. I mean, until you find something else, find something that really rings with you emotionally, something that makes you emotionally satisfied. If you can get that part done, the work is okay. Basically, it's what it's pointing down. It's what it's boiling down to. It's the emotional component is missing. Maybe make some new friends up there. Maybe find some people that are going to be exciting to talk to, fun to talk to. Make some networking contacts. Work on that type of stuff and see if that's going to work out. I think that's going to be a little better there. Inverted. There's a PayPal in the description down there. All right. We're getting some news. Is it what I want? I think that the cat, the Grimalkin Tarot, will let us know about news. I think this is a good news. This is a good news deck. Christina, welcome back. What you doing? Abby, how are you doing? It is good to see you. Pixie Cut, welcome. All right. We got a lot of people here. Got quite a few people here. So that's good. That is good. All right. I got 2 more book sales since we've been in chat. So yeah, thank you for buying my book, by the way. Buying my book. My book is on Etsy. So if you want to learn what I do, how I do it, what I think when I pull cards, how I combine cards, how I read, how you can do the same thing easily, my book is available for $5. You can get 220 pages for $5. It's not too bad of a deal. All right. Ace of Cups. You're getting the news indeed. Justice, Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I mean, I think it's a mixture. I think it's a bit of a mixture here, right? The Ace of Cups says that we get the news. And is it going to be exactly what I was hoping for? There are some components that are good. There are others that are not. Justice being reversed says that it's not exactly everything that you wanted. So if you're looking for a 100% satisfaction guarantee from it, I don't think you're going to get it. Justice says it's imbalance. We have the justice scales. It's imbalance. Again, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You're not getting everything that you need. But the Page of Pentacles, though, within the message, the Page of Pentacles says and this is the Rock. This is the Rock. This is the Dwayne Johnson, the literal earth of earth, the Page of Pentacles. But it's a beginning. So I think it talks about opportunities that you're going to get into or things that you're going to take away and take action on. So there you go. You're going to take a little extra action on these things. So you get the news, good, bad mix. You definitely need to follow up with some of that stuff. The Rock talks about following up. It talks about staying on task, and I think you're going to be good at it. The Two of Swords is one of the things. Again, there's a reveal within the news that is sort of unexpected as well. So you get a good bag, a little bit of that, and what the Rock is cooking is you're going to have to follow up and do some more stuff. So there you go. There you go. You got that mix of good, bad. Is it good news? Is it bad news? Is the news you're hoping for, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, there is some follow-up involved. So it's definitely not going to be the end. Not going to be the end. It's not going to be like a Ten of Swords or a World where you just have a complete end to the thing. You get this good news. So what would be the best spread for this? Let's talk about this for a second. Speaking of book, what would be the best spread to say yes, good news? All right. The World is the conclusion of the majors. I want to see that. If you have the World, that is a huge card in that mix. The World would say It is an end, and it is extremely positive. And then I want something that would say not only news, but fantastic news, right? Maybe like a judgment. We have this rebirth. You have, ooh, I have this information. It's a rebirth. It's excitement. It's everything. And then a happy card, a good news card, right? Like maybe the Ten of Cups, that emotional satisfaction, the Ten of Pentacles. I got everything that I need. That could be one of the factors that you're looking in there. Inverted, thank you for your donation. Inverted, you want me to use the question up there? All right, there you go. All right, Inverted wants to know about a job, about a job. Let us figure that out for you, Inverted. I appreciate you. All right, we're getting a new job soon. Oh, we need a movement card. We need a money card. We need a bunch of mixtures. Let's figure out if we're going to get any of that. This is a good deck for that. This is a fantastic good for that. If you haven't seen this, it is the Golden Wheel Tarot. This is pure magic. This is legitimately pure magic at this point. I am just saying. All right. Let's check that out. Did not bring my phone today. So working halfway here. We're winging it halfway here. All right. Talking about a job. I mean, let's just throw down here. Let's get another one. Let's get another one on there. The Devil, the Ten of Swords. As far as we go with the job, whoa, let's check it out. Let's not zoom in. Let's zoom in. Judgment, that is so interesting. Ace of Wheels, I mean, I say yes, right? Find a new job soon. Absolutely. There are some jobs coming in. Why? We got 3 cards we're looking for this spread. Okay, I talk about this in the book too. 3 cards we're looking for. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Those would be fantastic. And you got to win here. You got to win. The Ace of Wheels. What does that mean? What's the difference between the Ace and the 3? Ace talks about the creation of the job. In other words, it's warming up. It's being created. It's being put out there. It's being manifested. It's being put out. The 3 says that you're actually going in. You're sneaking in. You're moving into that 3, right? The 8 of Pentacles says, I have the job. It's a firm job. I'm there. It's looking good. Okay. So you have this initial thing. In other words, it's a little bit farther out. It's not going to be like tomorrow. It's a couple of weeks or so, a couple of months, something like that. Ace of Wheels says you do have something warming up, something coming in. Judgment says that this is a job that has existed before. So somebody else left, right? That's a critical thing here. If you're doing a reading, if you're doing tarot, you want to find out if this is a new job, brand new that's created, or somebody bailed. Somebody bailed. Judgment. You had that rebirth, and that rebirth reverse means somebody left. The Star, it's not going to be an obvious job. The Star would mean the North Star. I'm being guided to this job, right? It's it's obvious. It's something that I can see from far out. The North Stars are very easy to observe. This being reversed is it's going to be a little hard to find. So you got to keep a sharp eye out for this particular position. The Devil reversed says that you do have an opportunity, but it's going to be a little bit of work to get in there. The Ten of Swords, it could be maybe well, I think it's more of a permanent job, but it may start out as a trial. So we're going to try you out for 3 months. And then at the end of the 3 months, we'll hire you. So you got what is that, probationary period? So you get the probationary period within there. So there you go. All right. Camera's focused on your hands. It does that, It focuses on the veiny hands. It focuses on them veiny hands. And then you take it away, and it focuses back on the table. It is the camera from Facebook Marketplace. I think it works pretty well. I think it's pretty good. All right. So that puts me in 80s, the synth wave. I don't like it either. Put me out there. Philippe, what month you might think I get a job offer? There you go. Indigo. Let's check that out. See about your job offer. Indigo. So many new people. Hit that like and subscribe button, by the way. I appreciate you. Why would you do that, you ask? You're like, why am I going to hit that button, dude? Why am I going to hit that button? I'll tell you why. Because I have 1,000 videos I have complete courses on just about everything. So get out there, watch some of these cool courses. I got deck reviews. I got lessons on court cards. If you're interested in tarot even a little bit, you're going to come away from this channel with like more crap than you could ever watch. TZ, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. TZ wants to get fired. Wants to get fired. All right, let's check this out with the, by the way, we're not on you yet, TZ. We're on Indigo. Indigo wants to know a month that they're going to get a job. All right. Well, they get a job offer. They get a job offer. So this is important distinction. Getting an offer or finding a new relationship is totally different than being comfortable in the relationship and just checking out the relationship casually there. There you go. All right. So want to know a month. What are we going to pull out? The Three of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups. I'm actually, for a job offer, I'm looking at late October. Late October. We got the 3 and the 4. We got the 3 and the 4, right? So which one do we sort of pick and how do we sort of discern how we're going to get there? I think it's going to be October. We got this 10 feel. We got the Ace. We got 7. I think the Ace of Cups ends up being swapped out to 10. I think we end up with 10. But I say late October because the Ace is reversed. It's almost like not an immediate gratification. It's a little slow gratification. But as far as getting an offer, again, this is not when you're in the job. You're just talking about the offer. You're talking about the initial thing there. That is going to be October. You know, just the opinion of the tarot. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Don't go start spending quite yet. You probably want to wait till you get the job. All right, well, I'll lose. Okay, TZ wants to get fired. Let's check it out. TZ. Will I get canned? Are they just gonna dump me in the street? TZ's concerned. Are they just gonna dump me in the street? Are they gonna kick me out? Are they gonna grab all my possessions, throw it in a box, and just put me on the street? Let's figure that out. Hopefully not, you know? Hope not. Pixie Cut, your deck reviews are awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. They're kind of pretty lazy right now. My deck reviews are me unboxing it and oohing and eyeing. I've gotten lazy. The old days, those deck reviews were okay. Well, not okay. They're kind of annoying because I'd get the camera and I'd move it all the time. And then I'd use copyrighted music. And so now I had to remove all the copyrighted music. So now it's like silence. It's like the worst stuff ever. Okay. Let's see about that. You know, what are we going to do with that? Gocha, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Speaking of lost jobs, X starting to write. New interest also. Should stay away to move to another country. Start new. All right. Should I stay or wait? Okay, basically, stay or should I stay or should I go now? Okay. Magic Universe. Whoa, it has been literally months since I've seen you. How are you doing? All right, you were going to get canned or not? 10 of Swords, that's not looking good. Hermit, that's not looking good. The 4 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Wands reversed isn't looking. This is not looking good. I don't know. You know, TZ, you opened the door with the question. You opened the door with the question. Hermit kind of says we're out on our own. Yeah, you know, you're out on your own. You're out on your own after a 10 of Swords moment, which is a complete and total cut. A complete and total cut. So it looks like that you may have some challenges with there. You know, so you need to impress at the job. Make sure and get, you need to be impressive at the job and put that little extra effort in there. I think that's going to work out for you because you do have a couple of negative cards here. You know, I'm not going to say if you do or don't. I'm just going to say you got a couple of negative cards to start. But I mean, there's some salvageable material here. There is some salvageable material because we've got the 7 of Wands being the defensive card. I'm trying to be defensive with it. I'm trying to stop it. You know, I don't think that you have to. I think that a couple of tweaks, a little bit of work in there, And I think that's going to get you going. You also have the rest, which definitely says don't be too comfortable. Don't rest. Keep active. Keep that excitement. Keep that energy about you. And I think that they will see you for the beautiful and wonderful employee that TZ is. But you do have a little lurking of a bad news there in the beginning, but I think it's avoidable. I think it is avoidable. You can sneak past it. You can just, get the stealth boots on like in World of Warcraft, You just stealth like a rogue. You just rogue stealth and move on past. All right, Gucci, let's check that out. TZ. Tech issues, work, no accountability, all the proof. I'm just paranoid. Just make sure I'll be okay. All right. Well, TZ, we'll do another one for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Gucci wants to know, should I stay or should I go now? All right. What's the little face icon that y'all have? Haley, that is a subscription thing where you pay $1 and you get a gazillion icons. I wish I could make it free, but they won't let me. And I wish I could gift it, but they won't let me. It's kind of crappy, actually. Should I stay or should I go now? All right, what are we gonna do? We can have a throwdown. Let's look at the throwdown. Let's go on the left is stay, and on the right is go. So let's do a throwdown, and let's figure out the benefits of staying. What's gonna happen if you stay, and the benefits of going. What kind of things can you expect if you go? Let's try both scenarios out and see how they work. We do have a jinx indeed. We got the veiny hands. I'm going to be adding princess tomorrow. So on tomorrow's stream, you're going to have a princess icon. All right. So we'll stay and go. What's going to happen when we stay? All right. The first thing with staying is the comfort level. You know where to be. You know where to go. You know who to talk to. You got your friends. You got the stability. You got all of good stuff sort of when you stay. All right. So you got the good stuff when you stay. This is the comfort card, the home card. Building the castle and having yourself within the castle is good news. Strength as well says you have all the connections. You know people. You love to talk to these people. You have all of that good news. You have everybody that you enjoy hanging out with and being with. So there's a lot of comfort with hanging out, a lot of comfort with staying. You do have a little bit of a bad news, though. So you're talking about maybe the bad news, can't find the new job. We're having problems. And the Lord of Defeat says that will continue. It's almost like that you do have issues getting into that. You do have issues starting that. It's going to be a bit of a problem. So you're sort of confirmed here. Staying is a lot of comfort, a lot of good news, but getting that job, getting that income, getting where you need to be is going to be sort of difficult if you stay. All right. If you go, we have the Ace of Pentacles pointing to a job opportunity, a money opportunity, and that's really going to be good news for you because that's sort of where you need to be, right? Because you're looking at that, you're trying to figure this out, and you have some problems sort of getting in there. You do also have support where you're going. So going is looking pretty good. You have the support. You have somebody behind you. You have somebody that you can sort of have a support network. You have money. You have income that is looking good for going as well. And I think that you end up making a lot of social connections where you're going, and that is going to be good for you in the long run. So there you go. There's some good news for staying and going. Entertainment purposes only. Never make a decision based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet, especially one that can't eat Sonic. A fat man that can't eat Sonic. You know what that means? That means that he becomes a skinny man. Look at these skinny, veiny hands. I mean, I'm just saying. Skinny, veiny hands. All right, last question. TZ. Work takes no accountability. We have proof. It sounds like you're waiting to sue him or something. All right, TZ. Work issues. TZ's got them work issues. Oh. All right, and we just saw a minute ago that, work is looking a little difficult. It's like we need to put some effort into that to keep steady and to keep on the straight path, but that may be difficult for us. So let's do a little follow-up here. Do a little bit of a follow-up here and try to see what is going on. See, sounds like we got some drama up there. We got problems. Nobody's taking accountability. We're having some issues. So see, let's take a stab and see if that's actually going to work out. And no pun intended. And see how that is going to go in the long run. We'll do that with the Dark Mansion and hopefully get the best. This is the last reading. By the way, if you didn't get your question answered, I'm here every single night. I'm here every night for the rest of your life. So if you didn't get your question answered, you can literally come back for the rest of your life every single day. Watch the stream, ask your question again. We'll get you in there if we can. All right, let's check that out. Queen of Wands. Yeah. It says you're not the only one involved in this drama. You're not the only one involved in this drama. It's like that other people are there too. Maybe other people are being victimized by the drama. Maybe they're being pushed back by the drama. The Seven of Pentacles. You've been working to prove this issue. You've been working to get things documented because you're like, ugh, I want documentation. I want everything written down. I want screenshots. I want to do everything possible to get that fixed. Three of Pentacles. So the stability is there for that. It is just a matter of the people needing to work it out. So right now it seems like they don't want to work it out. Right now it seems like they just want to not deal with the issue currently, but I think they will get to the issue. The Six of Swords says somebody's definitely leaving from that. Somebody is definitely on the exit strategy for that. Page of Cups, definitely going to be a matter of who do you know? Who you know. Even no matter how much documentation, no matter how many other things, the Page of Cups is almost like who you know is more important than the screenshots that you have kind of feel, right? There you go. All right. So, yeah, I mean, we're in a difficult situation. There are other people involved. This is a thick drama. It's not something easily explainable. It's not something where you can just sort of throw down your screenshots. So, obviously keep any evidence that you need to keep. If there are other people involved, make sure that you don't get too embroiled within the drama that's going to be up there. The Six of Swords, there are definitely people leaving. We saw that in the last read, right? Where definitely people on the exit. So the definitely people leaving. Six of Swords moving from a place, moving from one place to the next. Usually a place is bad to a place that's better. But if you have but if you're on the hook, then, there is that. So not an easy situation. Keep all of your documentation in order. If it comes down to you against these other people that are involved with it, your documentation is going to make the biggest difference, because people that have the documentation, people that have the log, screenshots, etc., are going to be taken more seriously than somebody that just cries wolf and says, well, no offense to Wolf Murray, but, just cries and says, they did this and this person did that. So, yeah, evidence, documentation, especially with work drama, is always going to be on the best list of things to do for that. But yeah, definitely watch what you say, who you say it to with that as well. Entertainment purposes only, by the way, and good luck with that. Speaking of good luck, we're at the end. I'm sorry. I want to stay all night, but I got to eat my salad. Well, thank you. I appreciate all of you joining me tonight. And again, I'm here every single night, the same time, 6:30 p.m. Central. We will see you next time.
A coalition of decisions whirling in my heart, and my vision, a rescission, has never been this hard. I got wasted when I tasted the sweetness of your lips. We're not ready, we're unsteady, I'm stuck inside your grip. I'm going down, down, down.